Call the Personnel Committee for August 1st to order. We'll forego the Pledge of Allegiance and the roll call. Item C, consent agenda, is the approval of the previous minutes.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Mr. Cusimano, seconded by Mr. Bellows. Any questions, discussion, deletions, additions? Seeing none. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's have it. Item D, under administration, we have a list of resignations. Lila Bailey, paraeducator, extended school year, Chamberlain Street. Christy Croft, reading specialist, East Rochester. Kevin Hebert, athletic director and head football coach. And Christina Kennedy, paraeducator at Gone School.
Motion to accept.
Motion by Mr. Bolia to accept the resignations.
Second.
Second by Mr. Cusimano.
Yes.
Any discussion, questions? Seeing none. All those in favor of accepting resignation signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Following nominations: Kate Dugeois, paraeducator, Maple Street Magnet School. Renee Marquis, grade 2 teacher, Gonick School. Ronald Libby, PE, William Allen. Suzanne Keys, guidance at Maple Street. Alexander Camo, photography teacher, Spalding CPE. Daniel Opp, grade 1, Chamberlain Street. Amy Dundon, social studies, Spalding High, Greater Pathways. Andrea Draka, special ed teacher, East Rochester, Reach. And Marcella Franker, special ed, Spalding High School.
Motion to accept the nominations.
Motion by Mr. Bollier to accept.
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Harrington. Any discussion? All right, seeing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. And that is our hires. Oh, Mr. Bellows.
Thank you, Mr. Premier. I'm just wondering, can we get an update on where we're at hiring-wise, how many open positions we still have, what those positions are?
Absolutely. So we've onboarded 39 employees since June. I expect to have about 10 more for our next meeting. That's going to leave us with approximately 20 certified positions district-wide that are still open. We only have 2 classroom teacher positions open right now at the elementary level, and I anticipate getting a nomination tomorrow for one of those, leaving us with only 1 first grade position at Chamberlain. So we are sitting in a good space there. To be more specific of what our open positions are, we have 2 reading specialists. I believe we're going to fill both of those. We have an open social work position. We have a half-time French position. We have 1 music position with a great prospect, so I'm hopeful. We have 3 special ed positions at the elementary level, and that's going to round out what we have for certified at the elementary level. At the middle school, we have 1 health, and I'm working with Ryan to figure out how we are going to staff that one. We have 1 reading specialist, interviews are in progress, a grade 8 science teacher. We have a grade 8, a special ed guidance teacher. We have a couple more special educators we need to get there, but we have 3 more in the pipeline that we hope to bring to you shortly. And we have a half-time French teacher. At the high school, we only have our LADC, our licensed drug and alcohol counselor, our athletic director, which just posted, and the secretary. We have a nomination for every other position that's a certified position in our district. So the team, Katie Dorfman is amazing, Chris LeBrie, they have been working hard to make sure we get these folks through in a timely fashion so that we're not losing any candidates along the way. We also have an influx of para applications. There's a ton of para interviews going on this week. So I'm hopeful that next week when we send you the list, there will be more para educators on there as well.
Good follow-up on that, Mr. Bill?
It's about a slightly different topic, so I can wait.
Okay.
I have a quick follow-up for that. The Maple Street guidance that we just approved, is that full-time?
It is. Yep. We actually had a full-time guidance position that was, when we're doing position control, which is an activity we've been working on, there was one that's on the books that was budgeted for actually at the middle school, that we were able to slide over to Maple. So we now still have a half-time guidance position on the books, but it allowed us to hire that full-time guidance counselor that we all wanted over at Maple.
Mr. Bellows?
Yeah, thank you. This is more of a request than anything. First off, thank you for that information, and it seems like you feel good about where we're at, and that's good. I know last year there was at least a couple of schools that, elementary schools that had unified arts positions that were unfilled or vacated, and there really didn't seem to be a plan on how to address the inequity that created. So it's good to hear that that's doesn't look like it's gonna be a problem this year, and certainly you can't make people appear out of thin air, and you can't stop people from taking them, going where their life takes them. But I would just ask you to consider having some sort of plan in place, in case we can't find that. There was a UA teacher you mentioned, was it a music teacher?
One music
In case you can't find that music teacher, or a physics teacher, whatever it is, that we can still give every kid across the district a similar experience. It's just the right thing to do, I think. Thank you.
So we'll have a full board next week. You can bring any new names to that, we can approve them then. And then we will have a second personnel committee prior to, for this month. So go ahead, Amy.
Thank you. I just want to recognize Katie Keel, right? So she started with us officially July 1st. Of course, she had a vacation that week. So she started with us July 8th. And she's just let you know dozens and dozens of teachers, certified teachers and classroom teachers that we've hired, right? And so I want to recognize her hard work. And I just want to share with you the process that she's put forward to make sure that we're hiring people expeditiously. We're not losing them. There's no lag time, right? And so we post on 4 different sites all of the positions. We have this inclusive hiring process, as you all know, and it looks different at every level, right? For cabinet level positions, principal, teaching positions. Principal then, for example, recommends a staff member for hire. It goes to Katie to ensure the position is in fact an open position. Cabinet has also worked together on the position control, which Katie had talked about, to ensure that all current open positions have been approved by the board, that they were budgeted, like that's huge, right? So there's a process that she's actually really developed to make sure that we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Then Katie confirms with the staff member, is she credentialed, is he credentialed? If not in the area that they're hired for, is there a pathway they can take to get certified? This is, again, her office doing this. Once Katie does that, then Katie makes sure that their references have been checked. Then they get finally processed, but it's all basically been streamlined to make sure that there's a process in place, that it's being followed with fidelity, that it's being done efficiently and expeditiously. And this is another reason why we're not losing candidates, because it's pretty fast, right? And so I just commend Katie for putting these, developing these systems and putting them in place, and training her staff on them as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity.
It is great to see the hires coming in, and without a doubt. You know, just as long as parents know that we're going to have teachers in front of the students, and the pairs are probably going to be probably some of the hardest challenges, so that we can, you know, those that need the one-on-ones and whatnot. So, but thank you. Keep it up. Any other questions, comments? Seeing none. Any other? Okay. Move on to public comment. Seeing no one in the public. We have no need for non-public. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. So moved by Mrs. Harrington, seconded by Mr. Follier. Any discussion? All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.